Good evening from Washington, D.C., and thank you to those of you joining us from around the world. For news from a Catholic perspective, I'm Lauren Ashburn. The Senate confirms school choice advocate Betsy DeVos as Education Secretary, with Vice President Mike Pence breaking the 50-50 tie. Jason Calvi has more on this historic vote from Capitol Hill. Jason.
Lauren, two Republicans joined Democrats in the unsuccessful effort to derail DeVos's nomination. But this vote made history. It's the first time a vice president has had to break a tie on a cabinet pick.
The vice president votes in the affirmative, and the nomination is confirmed.
Right up to the historic tie-breaking confirmation vote, Democrats fought Republican donor Betsy DeVos.
She does not have any experience in public education either. She was never a student. She never had children in public schools. She was never a teacher.
During an all-night talkathon, Democrats urged their colleagues to vote against DeVos.
We have great private and religious schools in our country, but public dollars must go to public schools, not private or religious schools.
Republicans Susan Collins of Maine and Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, who joined Democrats in opposing DeVos, say she will undermine public schools in their states. And their phone lines were jammed with calls to protest the Michigan native and her focus on charter schools and vouchers, which make Catholic schools more affordable for parents.
I will be an advocate for parents being able to make those choices.
That's an idea that gets high marks from Republicans, like Pennsylvania Senator Pat Toomey.
Millions of low and middle income Americans, their kids are not getting the kind of education that they deserve and the opportunity they should have.
And other Republicans say she'll empower states and American families to make important education decisions.
I've known Ms. DeVos for a long time. I find her to be someone whose heart is in the right place and who is a supporter of empowering parents to choose where their kids go to school.
And DeVos is sworn in this afternoon. She'll have to deal with hot-button issues, including rising college tuition costs, growing student loan debt, and for-profit schools, many of which have closed. She'll also have to react to President Donald Trump's promise to pump $20 billion into school vouchers. Lauren?
Busy 24 hours on Capitol Hill. Which cabinet picks are on deck for Senate confirmation for the rest of the week?
The Senate debates and votes this week on Attorney General pick Jeff Sessions, Health and Human Services nominee Tom Price, and financier Steve Mnuchin for Treasury Secretary. Democrats plan to use the maximum time allowed to debate these three. That means we could see some late night and even a very rare Saturday vote here at the Capitol.
Jason, it sounds like you need your sleeping bag. Thank you so much.